For sure, as we have an engage.
Getting in there is Aladoric, but immediately trying to run away. But now they're trying to get on in there. The exhaust will come out, but Titan is going to flash away, get some room to get away from this. We also got a fight in the jungle that's going on, and a re-engage in the bottom lane. Aladoric's getting so low, but Violet has the upper hand, as he was in game number 1. As here we go, Vizicsacsi finds the flag and drag. Is it enough damage? The slicing Maelstrom is trying to keep him alive, but it will not be enough. No summoners for either side for making sure that Violet stays alive. But now we do have the dash forward and exhaust. This time he is going to have to flash over the wall as it is a manhunt that's coming in. But now they're getting it turned on top of them as in goes Aladoric. Going to get this one started. Gigo does not get a lot of value here on the slicing Maelstrom, as we do have Vizicsacsi super deep in that one, trying to get on top of Aegis, and he will be able to pick up that kill. As now the team is following up. Tally and Violet able to help him out. As Gigo trying to escape, and we are all over the map now. Even Vizicsacsi is going to go down. Greftar picks up the shutdown gold onto the Jarvan, who was able to build up that bounty. And Red, not too fussed about that one. They seem okay.
Yeah, they end up pulling it off, which in the mid lane, extra plate going over to Violet here, and they're actually going to turn this into potentially more than just a plate.
We got multiple teleports coming in. Big recon charm onto multiple, but there's so many members of Peace here, but Greftar trying to run amok, trying to get that damage down, but it will not be enough. There's just no support for him. It's a double kill now for Violet, and JoJo is alone, gets knocked up.
With east side, they're going to collapse in, and bigger collapsing.
There we go. The exhaust, though, is immediately going to come down, but the CC might be enough to keep Aladoric around. The charm doesn't quite hit a lot of members here, as they're even struggling to take down the support. They finally get that done. Meanwhile, though, the top lane getting a lot of value there. Shirley was getting into the inhibitor even.
Of course, being that damage there on the top side of the map. But you're definitely happy as Red Canids get a little bit more gold on the board here for Gigo.
Really liking Peace's vision control, and they're going to find another opportunity. JoJo just disappears off of the map. Seemingly had no idea they were there.
For extension, maybe you've got an opportunity. Aladoric.
He's just continuing on forward. The culling is going to blast Titan in the face here as the stun comes down, and the charm is good, but here comes Vizicsacsi, knocks 2 of them down with the Cataclysm, and now the cavalry has arrived. The stolen charge comes in, and a gigantic Everfrost catches 2 of them on the backside, slows them up enough to take them both down, and only Greftar will live to tell the tale.
I mean, so many great dodges there from Aladoric. He was juking and jiving there against the Ezreal's Mystic shots coming through. And Titan and crew are like, okay, well, I think we can maybe take this fight. You know, we've got a Leona out in the open. They look for the fight, but this is not, again, a time where you can realistically fight against the scrappy comp that is Peace. They're so strong in the mid game. This is a team comp that has a Sylas, a Lucian, right? At this point in time, a Jarvan, who's very far ahead, who can easily collapse in and take that scrappy fight. If you don't have the ability to slicing Maelstrom and get high value, you're going to really struggle here. So I appreciate the idea. Okay, yes, he misses the Zenith Blade. You're kind of grouped up here, but look at where Kennen is right now. It's not a fight you want to realistically take, and they still commit. And look at the plays here from JoJo. It's all desperation, all trying to shut this fight down, trying to go, okay, I'm going to die so that you will live, and it's just not enough here. And this is, again, right before the Drake. And I think trying to find more objectives elsewhere, continue to focus on the top side of the map, maybe grab that inner turret, would have been the better option here for Red Canids.
That's the reaction. That's all we get. Just a huge smile on Vizicsacsi's face. He's able to set up yet another one. It was more like an alley-oop for him, so it's obviously always a good feel as he just slam dunks them down. And yeah, I mean, this is looking really good for the side of Peace. How many times have we seen teams just go all in on a Leona and fail? In the mid lane as well. Like, this has already happened multiple times at this tournament alone. It's a very common thing. You never want to go on that one, but they seemingly always do. As Vizicsacsi, he's so confident, but a lot of damage is coming out from Gigo. It's gonna be close, but the flash comes in. Vizicsacsi with the passive will smack down the little Kennen.
Yeah, not a fight you want to take as a Kennen here. Once again, expecting there to be a rotation faster perhaps from Greftar, but he's so far away. And these small mistakes, these small overextensions and miscalculations for Red Canids have really started to come back and bite them here. As this time, Red Canids do not have any vision whatsoever. Not just a lack of vision control, but no vision from Baron Pit. This is going to be so difficult to contest.
And JoJo, he's trying his best. He's going to get the Solar Flare out at least. Aegis, though, he's He's fighting to even get a view of this one, as now we get the engage, and immediately they all just get blown up. Vizicsacsi still in the pit, still going to keep the Baron leashed. This one should be a clean Baron to the side of Peace. Titan is thinking about it. They still have some vision here. Let's see if, nope, not even going to be close. Titan can't do anything, has some vision, but Peace is going to take down the Baron at 24 minutes. They are dominating this game too.
Vizicsacsi having a great series here. Again, has been often the one focused, has been the one who's left out to dry for Peace when things go wrong in the group stage. Had a rough time, but he's really coming into his own here. First on the Rumble, now on this Jarvan. And it's a big return to form for the player who took such a long hiatus, came in here as an emergency sub here for Peace, which is one of the cool stories of them in this best of 5. And we're starting to see some of Red Cannon's crumbling around the late game, crumbling around decision making, because part of the reason why they couldn't contest that Baron is because Akled with no teleport was trying to push a side lane after that pick. And mistakes like that are going to cost you big.
Well, they're going to try to get this one in, as Violet is in a little bit of trouble, but he is going to dash away to safety. Greptar doesn't quite have the damage, and they are forcing it so deep. As Vizicsacsi's like, no, let's go the other way. Violet in a little bit of trouble, though. That's a big kick onto him, but still, the damage is not hitting this Lucian. It's still the low health bar, so it's the Q from downtown. He's just gonna lock down that Lucian, but here's Tally gonna try to go 1v4. Picked up that cannon ultimate, and it is doing so much damage here. Greptar left to die by his teammates. They could not help him. As with the Baron and the double kill on Tally, they will look to push for more.
That's a desperate fight that Red Cannons decided to take. They thought, hey, if we could win this fight, maybe we could turn the momentum back. Thought they had an angle there. They absolutely did not. And it's the turn from Tally with that second slicing Maelstrom that really is the icing on top of the cake, because when you are already winning a fight, then you can lock down the members who are trying to retreat. You're going to be guaranteed a lot of value here. With the damage in the team fight, as Titan is starting to come online, but that damage needs to be effective. It needs to be able to lead to kills. Eliminations are what you need. If you just hit the front line a lot and then back off, yes, your damage numbers are going to be good, but you need to get that effective damage and kill those damage dealers on the backside. If you front to back and get those kills first, if you can take out Vizicsacsi, then that number looks a lot better. It's not to be the case, not yet.
Yeah, definitely not yet. He does have a couple of items. We'll see what he can do as this game is coming along. Titan's case is now Tally is getting locked down here, and this is a lot of what this game has been. Just finding opportunities somewhere on the map. The Shurelias and the Charm does come in. There's the kick. Tally in a lot of pressure, but he gets a kill to start it off. Nobody seems to have the damage to get him. He already has Zhonya's as well, as the Cavalry once again coming on in. The 2v4 in big effect as Tally picks up another one and becomes godlike in this game.
Bobbit is on the angle.
And he's going to take it over, Wolf. You got this.
It's the Spear, gets the kill on Aegis. Uh-oh, but he might go down for it as well. Has to use that Zhonya's.
All right, let's see if they can catch up. That is going to be Titan in a lot of trouble. Has to flash the wall as he will not get away from the legendary Tally as the ace comes through. And they might just push for the win right now.
Vizicsacsi's trying to win the game by himself here on the top side. That inhibitor that stayed up for an extra 8 minutes finally does go down. And they are breaking into the base from two fronts. And this is already starting to be a great best of 5.
Now, just like this, Peace are right back in the game. They will take down the turrets, and they will take down the Nexus. We'll see if he just has anything to say about that. It doesn't look like it'll be much, just a...
Only going to get the assist here on the Ezreal.
Trying.
So, something to track for sure as we haven't engaged.
Wait, get some room to get away from this. We also got Billy. See that he just went, has the upper hand on the enemy.
To help take that. Yes, Rip on the top side of that. All summer.
Playing good one place down there now.
Give up on the Rip.
Yeah, like it does be.
Wait, he can't come down here. Look how deep the warding is. Yeah.
He's trying to be aggressive. Thankfully, he will be. Ochachi is looking for these opportunities at every time. So in the early game, be enough. No summit, but spotted every time. So in the early game, he's not really able to get as much done as he was in game number 1. As here we go, Vizicsacsi.